Catch the title. First off, let me excuse to what's going on. I'm in Boston still doing the install here at House of Deliverance, and I've been kind of distracted. Didn't get a chance to put this out like I wanted to on Monday, so we're working on it now. But y'all catch the title. Don't let good block great. Um, just with a lot of recent stuff that's been going on in my life, I want you to realize what we're going to talk about is not just applicable to media ministry, but it's in life in general. Um, Typically, humans don't like to change. We like stuff to stay consistent. We like a routine. We like predictability. We think about that when it comes to media ministries, and I'm dealing with that as well with a lot of the churches that I'm talking to, that a lot were very reluctant to change because it was good. I don't see a problem with it. Why rock the boat if everything has been going well? But it is amazing what happens when you actually venture out. Or do we need to put some scripture to this? Do you? It's amazing what happens when you actually step out of the boat and onto the water. You experience stuff that you may have that no one else in the boat is ever going to experience, and that's what I'm seeing just from modernizing media ministries. A lot of people say you're doing good and you're helping the community, and reaching people in your city, in your community, and that's good. But there's the possibility of that same impact that you're doing being able to impact more on a global scale. There's so many other benefits that are outside of your good. So it's good that you have this amount of people who are volunteering. But one thing, introducing new technology can allow another generation that a lot of people think is like a lost generation. They're not doing it. They don't show passion. It can open a door to just introducing so many more people into, wow, I can use these interests and these talents in ministry. I never thought I could do TikTok and this video editing and all this other stuff and correlate them into ministry. That's what I think that a lot of us are missing out on, or the potential of reaching so many people using technology. And say there's somebody in your church that has the ability of sign language to take this stuff and do a picture in picture live, and now you're able to reach in a completely different audience. Um, Introducing technology of different languages, using the AI to translate you live on the fly, using different services like Rev, After the Fact, putting captions, DaVinci Resolve. All it's so much stuff that, yeah, we're doing good, but are we letting that good and that, and I don't want to say just good, really what I'm saying is us being comfortable with what we've been used to get in the way of, yes, the nervousness, the hesitancy, the scaredness of stepping into something new that is going to open the door to something great. And again, I'm not just talking about ministry, this is life in general. Some of y'all know my story. I was very comfortable and I was doing good as an ETL developer, working a traditional job. And when I was directed and situations kind of made it to where I had to leave my job, yeah, it was scary, but I wouldn't trade how my life has been for the last 5 years because I stepped out into something that was greater. I would never trade that to go back to how things were good. Yeah, I was able to take a vacation 2 times out of the year. I traveled with my job maybe like once a month, and stuff like that. And I got to see my daughter every time when I came home from work and stuff like that. Yeah, that was cool and that was good. But now it's like I'm introduced to so many more people, being able to travel 20 times more than I ever did, and not just traveling because I had to go work my job, but I'm actually to go and work my mission, my purpose in this season of my life. I would have never been able to do stuff like this. This podcast would not have existed if I stayed comfortable in my good. This YouTube channel would not have existed if I stayed in my good and I didn't dare to try to do something greater. And that's what I want to charge all of y'all. Now, I know most of y'all are listening are a part of media ministry, but that includes you as well too. You might not have the full impact or the power to turn the ship of your entire ministry, but I'm trying to tell you, you actually can. Think about it, like when I was at Antioch, it was just me doing this one thing, and look at, because I decided to step out and do something outside, not letting my good block great. Look at how much stuff has opened up. How many more ministries that are in location to Antioch actually opened up? How many more people we were able to talk to? How many more people saw? It was like Roger Bannister with the when he broke the limit on how fast you can run a mile. It showed what's possible. Now, I'm not trying to say that, ooh, AJ's so great and nothing like that. No, I'm trying to say that a lot of us are doing some very good things. Not knocking any of the stuff that we're doing, but there's so much stuff, so much greater things that we can do. And I have a splinter in my hand. I just noticed. Ow. Anyway, but that's all I'm just trying to say. Just like there is greatness inside of you. I want to say that again. There is greatness inside of you. There's so much more potential that you have that unfortunately a lot of us are letting the good we're doing block all that potential of so much more that we can do. Those thoughts of being a business owner, those thoughts of being a pastor, those thoughts of those visions of writing that book, Guilty Trip. I need to get on myself to finish as well too. There's so much more that you can do, and there's a reason why that stuff was given to you. It wasn't given to you to be a tease. So the potential of what your ministry can reach, the people it can impact, the vision, the change it can help do, that wasn't a tease. That was given to you as a blueprint of a possible future if you decide to step out and try, and don't get so hung up on the comfortableness of your good that you've been doing for years. You know, there's so much more that we need. Not just me. We all need it. What you have that's uniquely you, the world needs. As insignificant as you think it is, millions of people need it. I didn't think this was going to be important. I didn't think me doing the YouTube videos about media ministry and stuff like that, I didn't think it was going to be important. I thought there was at least a few people, but I'm surprised. We just hit 57,000 subscribers, which I'm beyond thankful for. And it just shows that what you think is insignificant is great and very life-changing to other people. So again, I know you're doing good. But don't let that get in the way of greatness that's inside of you that is yet to be birthed. You know, we're being real short today, but I mean, we don't need to talk long to share messages, folks. So, thank you so much. We'll be popping back in on another media booth and getting back to our regular routine. But thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below in the comments. Do you resonate with this? I mean, what is it? Again, this is one of the things, if you feel bold enough, I've charged this to people in our roundtable too. If there are things that you know that you want to do and you haven't, put it down below. Let us iron sharpen iron. Let us encourage each other, because everybody's going through stuff. You're not alone. That's one of the biggest tricks, to think that you're the only one going through this. You're the only one feeling this way. You'll be surprised how many other people that same calling that you have, other people have had it and they're hesitant to move forward just like you. But then some people have. So let this hopefully be an encouragement. I was terrified when I did what I did, but I did it, and I'm very glad that I did. So anyway, folks, this is AJ. We'll catch you on the next video, folks. Later.